Okay, there we go. We are alive. I'm alive, and the stream is live. So, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. Take a look here. Yanawali, welcome to the Twitch stream. Hello, hello. How are you? Alrighty. Good to see you in the stream early. Thanks for coming. Okay. What was I looking at here? Yeah, okay. No, that's about right. I am in the cat's tail. No particular reason, just I believe I was checking that I'd done my weekly TCG stuff earlier this afternoon to make sure I wasn't missing anything. What is this? Oh, okay, this is announcement for the next event coming out. Okay, this starts on the 23rd. Oh, that's pretty soon. A couple days from now. Heated battle mode. Nice, nice. And that's just our event wishes so far. Alright. Yanawali bought a new clock, or bought a clock, so now you know when I stream. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, there you go. I mean, I try to be relatively consistent with my streaming schedule, so should be about this time, right? Whatever time it is for you right now, it's about this time, right? But it's nice that you got a clock for yourself, so you can actually know tangibly when it's gonna happen. Okay. Oh, less than an hour. I better claim these. Actually, it's exactly an hour. 1 hour to weekly reset. Oh yeah, public service announcement. 1 hour before weekly reset. So get your battle pass objectives in now, or whatever you got to do before reset. Claim this. That's the first thing that needs to get claimed. Should I just claim everything else too? The only thing I haven't done is probably this one. That's like the newest event going out. Just claim everything. Oh, that was for the. Oh, that's for this one. I was like, where did I get my premium gems from? Yeah, it's this one. Izumi, welcome to the Twitch stream. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Hopefully you're able to scratch that itch and take care of that. Take care of yourself. Yeah. How you doing? Hello, hello. Can I scratch it? No, I'd go to jail for that. I very much prefer the 4 walls of my house to 3 walls and metal bars. As you've made abundantly clear. You are not at the age where I should be ever considering doing that. I would be very much in jail if I did that. You're a Minecraft miner? Yeah, I mean, yes, that is exactly true. That is exactly true. Which is exactly why I can't. But, just wait 4 more years. That is a crazy statement to be telling me. That is a crazy statement to be coming from you. Then we can mutually harass each other. Jeez. My God. I can't believe that's been said. All right. Okay, so for those of you who are in early, which is nice to see, um, if you haven't been following the last bit of streams that have been happening over this last weekend, basically I was part of a Rocket League tournament, which just ended this morning. So my plan for tonight is we'll do Genshin for about an hour and a bit, especially because tonight is weekly reset. I'm gonna go through that. Um, just to make sure we do like commissions, bounties, that type of stuff. Just the usual like initial housekeeping that you do at the beginning of a weekly reset. Um, and then from there, I'm actually probably gonna switch over to, I don't know, just chatting or something like that. Either just chatting or like Rocket League. But I may not necessarily be playing the game. I'm more gonna be like reflecting on the tournament, sort of just like putting my take out of like how the tournament went, and we'll maybe rewatch some really crazy moments during the tournament. I actually want to rewatch some. I want to rewatch some of my old montages too, just to like sort of give some closure for the tournament. Izumi, what are subs? What is gifting a sub? Okay, so yeah, that's a Twitch thing specifically. Well, I mean, I don't know if they have it on Kick or not, but let's react. I guess so. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. The montages are basically just videos on my channel, right? So if you've seen them, they won't be any surprise to you. But I don't expect a lot of you to have seen that or to have watched those montages, because they're long videos too. But it's also to give a little bit of a director's cut about like about those videos. Rizzler a Sigma behind you? What? Not sure how that connected here, but alrighty. But okay, as I was, Yanamali kind of gave a little bit of an idea. But yes, subscriptions are basically a way to support a Twitch stream. What you do is, you pay a little bit of money into it. There's 3 tiers of subscription. You don't, obviously tier 1 is probably good enough. I don't have a lot of stuff set up for anything above tier 1. I barely have stuff set up for tier 1. The biggest thing is that you'll notice on my channel is that if you subscribe, you don't get advertisements. So like the ads that run every once in a while, as a subscriber, you won't get advertisements. What's tier 1? There's basically 3 tiers of Twitch subscription, and then obviously the higher tier, the more expensive it is, but also it's like the more, I guess, special benefits you might get from that person's channel. I mean, coming from me, at best, I would say subscribe to tier 1. I wouldn't say subscribe to tier 3, because like I don't even have stuff set up for tier 3. What do I have set up for it? Practically nothing. The biggest thing about subscribing right now to my channel would be you don't get advertisements. So all the advertisements you get once in a while, you wouldn't get those. That's gonna be the biggest thing subscription will do for you. And then gifting a sub is basically you're being extra generous, and you pay your money to give someone else a subscription to my channel. But yeah, that's what gifting a sub is. If you're extra generous and supportive, you can choose to pay for someone else's subscription. Obviously, I don't expect, obviously I'm never going to you know, mandate or request that people subscribe to me. If you want to support the stream, you are welcome to subscribe, but it is totally okay not to. Again, the biggest thing will be basically the advertisements. I guess later on, once I get that set up, you'll be able to have like emotes. You'll have emotes from my channels specifically that you can use on all around Twitch. But because I don't have a lot of those set up right now, then it shouldn't be too big of an issue there. Go farm Glaze Lily. Is that the... Oh, that's the blue one in Leah, right? I see you've used the character ascension redeem as well. Sure. What do I have in mind for the future to set up? Probably emotes. That's going to be the biggest thing for, like, the subscription. So you actually have something to subscribe for. Yeah, so emotes, which are, like, the little things that you can put in chat and stuff like that, and you can use them on other people's streams too. You might have seen Foxy use some emotes from her stream before in my chat, that type of stuff, right? Make some emotes that are going to be put into yeah, that type of stuff. Yeah, and then yeah, there you go. Yanawali has or is putting out some of the emotes that are available to you as a follower of my channel. Currently, I don't have anything that's like locked behind subscription, but potentially what would happen is if I set it up, then there would be emotes that you get once you subscribe to me. So I might set some of that up, and then I think in general probably just like set up some of like the channel art and whatnot, just to make sure that, like, you know, the channel looks good. Maybe make a channel trailer, so when people land on the page, then they actually have something to look at, even if they're just visiting the channel for the first time. Yay and nay. I should add my face as an emote. I don't think that would count as a face reveal, because I mean, I don't think that would go as well as you think it will. Because even if you think that's gonna be like a face reveal, that's like basically not even you'll barely be able to make out anything on my face. That's 2 glazed lilies, by the way. Okay, let me put up Chi-Chi so I can actually see these things. I guess some of these are silk flowers. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there you go. You got some extra. You got some emotes there. Yeah, but it's that type of thing. Yeah, I would have emotes that you could get from subscribing to my channel, and then you could use them in other people's chats. That's 7, by the way. Anything out here? I'm too far now. Chi-Chi finally helped me. That means you, that means you helped me. Hey, I knew Chi-Chi could do this. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Yanawali. Yes, when we got Chi-Chi recently, that was C4 Chi-Chi. I didn't need C4 Chi-Chi. I could perfectly get glazed lilies off of C3. Oh man. Ismi, you would love an emote for my face. You would do things to it? Oh my god. 8. 9, 10. I'll try to get an 11th one for good measure. Whee! Oh, there you go. Here. Oh, 11. And I know there's even one up here. I'll do one here as well. 12. Ooh, Radiant Spin Crystal. 13. There's one over there. Screw it, I'll go grab it. 14. You know, it's not that rare. Yeah, all around the Harbor. Excuse me, what ad did you get? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you're asking Yadawali now? Yeah. Yeah, but oh, actually, I would have. Actually, I can't really say much because I know you guys are in the middle of ads. I'll say my bit once you guys are done with the ads, or once you guys are back. Oh, we did a posture check. Thank you, thank you. I will straighten my back now. Yeah, you hardly notice it sometimes. Your back is just like shrimped up, and then when you actually go to straighten your back, it's like this massive difference. Oh, you guys are back? Nice, nice. There you go. There you go. Yeah, right? What do you mean, yeah, right? I'm stretching my back now. Thank you for the stretch. Or for the posture check. I have to do that. I made sure to do that. Okay. What was I saying? Darn, what did I... Ah, crap, I was trying to say something. It wasn't about Chi-Chi, it was something about, like... Was it something about ads? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so yeah, the ads you just got, if you're subscribed, you won't get any of those. It'll be just continuously me the whole time. So you won't get a break from me yapping in your ear. It'll just be listening to me the whole time. You're not gonna have any Taco Bell ads to sort of take a break from it for 30 seconds or whatever. You found out Deftones music video was filmed at your high school? What? That's cool. It's always nice when you know, when you find out things where the setting for, or familiar areas where the setting for certain things. What if you want a Taco Bell ad? Yeah, then, I mean, if you want ads, then that might deter you from wanting to subscribe. Yanabali try to build an ultimate Chi-Chi and solo Abyss with her. My guy, I barely have a team of 4 people that can 36 star the Abyss right now. What do you mean make a Chi-Chi build that does it? I mean, other than the fact that you would build Chi-Chi like hard on attack. Yeah, other than the fact you would build Chi-Chi a lot on attack, she's not a DPS. I should... Ooh, you know what? I should make a condensed resin. I should condense some resin. Izumi, what are we talking about here? What? Okay. We're talking about male genitalia? Alrighty, I should tread very lightly here. I get a feeling I need to tread very lightly here. You want a username like that? What? That's crazy. Are you gonna update your Twitch name to be that? Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Wait 4 more years. What in the hell? Well, I mean, let's hope I'm still streaming 4 years from now. That's the other thing too. Oh. Yeah, if I'm streaming 4 years from now. Yanawali, am I playing Attack on Titan right now? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What is this, Aaron? I've never watched it, but I know it's like Aaron and Mikasa. Please don't stop streaming. I'll do my best. I just want to, I don't know. I mean, I don't anticipate like any crazy changes in my life, but I mean, they are possible. It is possible that I have like a big life-changing event in 4 years from now. You know, maybe I have to give up streaming. Now, at the very least, I think in 4 years I'll probably have to change my streaming schedule. At the, I think that's probably something I'll need to do is change the streaming schedule. Because I feel like this late night stuff, especially as I get older, these late night times are probably going to hurt me. Have baby? Do I have a girlfriend? No. I should watch Hunter x Hunter? I've heard that's a popular series. Which one do I need? Is it this one? No, I think it's... Oh, I need to do talents, don't I? Let me go here. Ganawali easy... What? Don't encourage it. Izumi's a minor right now. Jesus. Don't encourage... Don't encourage that. Izumi's a minor. But later you're not. I appreciate that you are such a big fan of me. But I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Okay. Even for those who are like age of majority and stuff like that, like I find it hard to believe that you would become romantically interested in someone you haven't ever like met, or even you haven't even seen my face. Hold up, who's even in this domain? Oh, it's these guys. What do I put down for this? Oh, I should do like, would that work? I don't think I need to apply fire because they're already on fire. Izumi, you won't believe. You know, like, just be careful under my bed. What's under my bed? And no, I don't think Izumi's gonna track me down and try to get under my bed. Like, what? There's nothing under my bed, don't worry. You're gonna make me start checking. You should know that I do go live, and like these live streams are from my bedroom, so I would probably know if you were like coming into the room to sneak under my bed. Completely empty except a couple of socks. I don't even keep my socks under my bed. I have a sock drawer. It's not under my bed. Yeah, Wally, why do I put 2 DPSs on one team? Actually, that's a good question. If you had asked me like last week, I would tell you that both Kinich and Mualani need friendship XP. Because, I mean, friendship XP for domains. But yeah, now that you mention it, my Mualani actually got to friendship level 10, I think earlier this afternoon, actually. I was only bringing both of them because like, or I only defaulted to bringing both of them because like I needed the friendship XP for both of them at one point. Here, let me just close that. There we go. Izumi, you're lagging? Oh, I hope it's not too bad. Might just be a thing about my laptop doing this stream. See, if I was still streaming directly from my console, then I guess it would be a lot better in terms of like not lagging. Like it would be a lot more real time and a lot smoother. I think the stream would be a lot smoother for sure. But then also the segment that I'm doing tonight with like watching YouTube videos, right, from my laptop. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not sure I'm going to respond to that message. Jesus. Yeah, that was that's completely allegedly. I did not actually touch those areas. You know, while being a Hu Tao simp is good. Hu Tao's good. Hu Tao is still good. I don't have C1, but I don't have a C1 Hu Tao, but I mean, yeah, she was when I first got her, definitely a good pyro DPS, at least to get going. Izumi, you want Ganyu rerun when? I have no idea. I know Hu Tao is rerunning. Hu Tao is rerunning soon, actually. I'm pretty sure. Is she the next? No, she's not next banner, is she? Hold on. No, okay. Is it 5.2 she's coming? Hold on, because I think after this one, I think it's... Wait, who's after this? Yes, she is. Oh, she is. Oh, she is 5.1 with Nahida. Okay, so she's right after this then. Is that what it is? I totally forgot. I know she's coming soon. She's either right after this, or she's 5.2 first phase, right? Okay. Anyways, yes. The point is, Hu Tao is coming back pretty soon, and yes, Nahida is also coming back pretty soon, together. Why not Ganyu? I honestly don't know. Actually, would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you that Ganyu, I believe, was the first limited 5-star I ever had? Let me actually look. Go to trial. Don't know who this is. Oh, Zelinin. Oh, Zelinin. Yeah, she's new. Hoyo is racist. Hold on, I'm actually curious. Let me take a look at when my Ganyu came home. When did I get Ganyu? Ganyu... January 22nd, 2021. Wait, who's the first... wait, January 22nd, 2021. I know Chi-Chi came before her, but that's like a standard 5-star. This is after. I think Ganyu was the first limited 5-star I have. I'm pretty sure Ganyu was the first time I ever got a limited 5-star. That's what it is. Which makes sense. Actually, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Chi-Chi, I know, is the first 5-star I had ever, and she's December 15th, 2020. And then Ganyu was January 22nd to 2021. So she'll be right after, about a month after. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, Ganyu was the first limited 5-star I ever had. Put the character list by time. Sort by character's own. Is that how they do it? Hold up. Oh no, is it like... Is it like that? Signature phase, elemental type, weapon type. Wait, how does it... Hold on. How do we get that to work? Is it this way? No. Wait, character list by time? Wait, how do I sort that? Hold on. Characters owned. That's just like... That's just the ones you owned on top of the ones you don't. I don't know if you can sort it by that. I don't know what this sorting is. I guess this is just like when they came out, I suppose. And then this one you filter on like when they're there. That's just elements, weapons, and well, Astral Mark just means like you put a favorite on them. It's like I don't know why they call it Astral Mark. Like I get it. It literally means like Astral Mark literally just means you put a star on their character. Like you just literally went here and then you put like a favorite on them. But anyways, yeah, so Ganyu I'm pretty sure is the first time, like my first limited 5-star. First limited 5-star. Izumi, yeah, we can do Zealand in trial. And once again, I cannot do that for you, unfortunately. That'll be something you'll have to do on your own. I very much like not being in jail. Did I put a star on Chi-Chi? I'm pretty sure I did. I generally put a star on every 5-star I have. So that's why my 5 stars always generally come or appear before my 4 stars do. Is because I tend to do that. Ooh, actually, let me I gotta clean. Let's see. This one is done. And this one is done. Cool. Why it's itchy? I've literally explained this to you. I literally explained that I don't want to go to jail. I'm sorry. I understand this is I understand that the itch is bothering you, but it's not something I can do. Okay. Yeah, so I guess Izumi, when was the last time you were on Genshin? I guess this must be this is this is the newest character, obviously, but have you been playing Genshin recently? Or I guess you might have had issues trying to get into the game. Login or otherwise. Anyways, yeah, so this is the new character. She's kind of a, how do I say, I guess she's kind of fun to play as. She has a little roller skate thing, so if you're ever like a fan of roller derbying, there you go. And she kicks people with her roller skates. That's kind of painful for them, I guess. Basically, to sort of summarize it, I'm gonna try to summarize how she works. So we have Xingqiu, Shangli, and Yanfei on the team right now, and so when she goes into elemental skill, she has the blue arrow and 2 red arrows. When we hit people, when we hit against enemies, we're going to fill up those triangles essentially. We're going to fill up the bar, which is going to activate those triangles. So we fill the bar. Can we do that? Hold on, let me get this to work here. There we go. So I'm gonna fill up the bar, so those triangles are activated now. And what that means is that you see how this Minotaur guy, he has like down arrows going down. It means that basically now they're taking, or we reduce their resistance against Pyro and Hydra. So basically, So basically, like at a high level, Zealand essentially is buffing your characters by reducing enemy defense to the elements in your party. That's sort of like yeah, that's sort of the gist of it. That's the main idea. Oh yeah, and then a little side tidbit, she can roller skate up the wall. Yeah, that's the basic idea there. Yeah, and then I'll play out the rest of the trial, but yeah, that's the main idea we're working with here. Yeah, so I guess I'll start this up. Activate the resistance down on the enemies. And then now they're taking more damage for Hydro and Pyro. Then I can just smack them with these. Whee. I mean, I'm hoping that makes sense. There we go. And that's the end of the trial. There you go. That's the new character, Zealand. So she just came out 5.1. I guess it's still the first phase of 5.1. So yeah, so that is Zealand in a nutshell. Any further questions? Spiral Abyss. Oh yeah, I'm only at 29 stars with that. Yeah, 12.1 this version has been, or this phase, this Spiral Abyss changeover cycle, I guess, has been a bit difficult. Let me see here. Okay, I have 24 minutes before the weekly reset happens. Yeah, okay. I guess maybe, I don't know, I'll fight some local legend or something. Well, it is still Sunday. I don't know. I could grind some more in terms of the Sunday domains while these are still giving us all the different materials. Should probably make use of that. Oh, I guess there's this event too. This event is ending. Some TCG happening. Oh yeah, I could do this. Plenty of stuff to work on. Got one more piece to complete here. And then that'll basically take care of Children of the Echoes. That last Tribal Chronicles. Yeah, so once the weekly reset happens, we'll just do like, oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm pretty sure it wasn't going to kill us, but... I guess we could briefly... Oh! Oh my god, I made my way all the way here. And then I totally forgot that I should probably get this going. Or fill up on some of these plants. Reb, welcome to the Kick stream. Hello! Welcome in, how are ya? What am I doing? I'm on Genshin right now, as you can see. Basically, I wouldn't say I'm killing time, but I'm kind of just like, you know, taking it a bit easy here, chilling out until the weekly reset. So the weekly reset is about 20 minutes from now. So if you got anything to do for this week before it resets, go ahead and do that in the next 20 minutes. Yeah, so I'm doing that, and then about 15 minutes or so after that, I'm going to switch off of Genshin, and I wouldn't say it's a Rocket League stream, but it's sort of more of a reflection, because today was the end of the tournament, as you might already know. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but I figured I'd take at least maybe tonight to sort of I can take some time to sort of reflect on the tournament, and you know, just sort of take a retrospective. Reb, why do I stream when you're in class? Well, I mean, this is just the normal time I'm streaming, so this should be something you know already. I don't particularly stream because you're in class. Like, that's not my intention. Like, I'm not trying to stream so that, oh yeah, Reb is in class, I'll stream right now. No, it's just I just happen to be streaming when you're in class, I guess. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, I want to grab some more of these. I might make an announcement on the the Discord server, just to let people know that I'm gonna probably do a tournament retrospective in 30 minutes. Okay, there we go. I'm making the announcement. I probably should have done that as a pinned message on Twitch too. Yeah, I should do that too. Here. Let me type this out. You could probably hear me typing and clacking away too on my keyboard. This keyboard is insanely loud. Let's see. Reb, you can't say that the teacher is being strict. Alrighty, well, thanks for coming in. Yeah, catch me later. Thanks. We will see you hopefully. Let me put in. Okay, let's do that. Let's do about 35 minutes there. Oh, shoot. Okay. 30 minutes then. Not letting me put anything else. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's go farm some chrysanthemum and other stuff. I don't want to fight these guys. I've beaten them before. Don't worry, it's not that they're impossible for me to beat. I've beaten them before, I just don't feel like fighting them. They're just annoying to fight. Let me fill up on these seed dispensary stuff. What do we got? Spray feather gill. We'll go to here, I guess. Head northwest. Okay, we want to go out this way. It is actually kind of cool that, like, basically all the Natlan characters so far, they have, like, the perk, that little talent where they can track the Natlan local specialties. Like, Kanich has it, Mualani has it, Kachina has it. I'm pretty sure everyone with Night Soul is basically gonna have it, which is, like, all of them. I mean, I don't have Zealanin, but I am not surprised that she would have it. Or I could probably check, actually. Can she see it? Oh, it doesn't say. Hold on, what's the talent that lets him see it? Is it here? I can't remember where it is, but basically all the Natlan characters so far have had, like, the ability to track Natlan specialties, which is kind of cool. Might as well hit him. Oh my god, they're gonna be dead before I even get to do this. Get on land! Oh, does it follow him? That's kinda cool. Alright. "13 minutes left to the weekly reset." I could use resin, or use original fragile resin to make more resin. But unless I'm gonna farm one of these domains, which I may or may not need. Okay, is this able to do it? Okay, we can ascend this. Want to check if we can actually get this to level 90. Okay. There you go. And then, okay, we need 4 of these. 3 more, I guess. Okay, let's see if I can actually craft it. Need a crafting table. Now the other thing is, if we don't really get anybody watching by the time we do, or we plan to do the retrospective, I may or may not go through with it. Like if we have, I mean, the point of the retrospective is also to sort of like kind of give a behind the scenes look at like some of the stuff from that tournament and from my archives, I guess, my Rocket League archives. Because I could rewatch my own montages whenever I want, basically. What was I thinking of? Oh, crafting table. Okay, where is my Kokomi? This one. Calculate. Oh, right, she's using a different weapon, that's why. Not that one. Okay, let's take a look at this. Kokomi, right here. Do we have enough? Ooh, I think we have just enough. Yeah, there we go. And then we need to make some of these. Great, and I can make a couple of this. Perfect. That should give us what we need to fully upgrade that weapon. Yes, ascend! Nice. Put this up to 90. Beautiful. Finish up the last bit. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, so she has the same stats as when she uses the other weapon, which is the prototype Amber. But the passive perk on this should hopefully give her some extra DPS. Okay. Anything else we need to get here? Nope. Seed dispensary is full. We're good to go. Ooh, what we should do though. Okay, let's forge 10 and 10. That'll be 20 items forged for next week. I mean, how long would this take, hey? Probably more than 7 minutes, right? Oh, shoot, these plants are ready to go. Oh my god, I just collected seeds to replenish them. Ah, jeez. I had to stop for a second in order to sneeze. It's past now. We're good. Okay, let's finish up with the trust right here. Alright. Back to Windrise. Windmill Aster's there. I guess we can roam Natlin for a little bit. Maybe we'll stumble across a chest of some sort. I think the biggest things that I'm missing that I would really want to find is over in Duelist. I want to find where Kamali's Shade is. Because I found all of the different local legends except for Kamali's Shade so far. Like, I have markers for the first two enemies for where they are. But Kamali's Shade, I don't think I've actually seen it once even. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I just can't seem to place it. Oof. Oh, hello. Come on. Link him. Where? What the heck? Okay, link to them so I don't lose track of it. Ah, jeez, come on. Go down already. Thank you. What is this? And what is it doing sitting on top of that rock? Oh shoot, I'm falling. What is this? Wait, is this a dungeon of some sort? The hell? What am I looking at here? Yo, wait, is this a domain entrance to something? The heck? Is there something I should know? Okay.
どの技も似たり寄ったりだな。
Go! Couple minutes before weekly reset. Ah, jeez. Something in my nose now. Okay. 1 minute. Just chill out. I guess, okay. Once that 1 minute passes, what do? We're gonna do maybe commissions if anybody needs it. Then I'll probably pick up some bounties and supply run stuff. Hold on, did we do that this week? Uh-oh. By the time I actually talk to them and take a look, it'll probably be reset anyways. Wait, did it just reset? Wait, did I not? Oh no, because it's maxed, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I couldn't, okay. I freaked out. I freaked out that I didn't do it. I was like, wait. But then yeah, okay. These reputations are maxed. I can't actually pick them up. Right. Yeah, that is weird. Because they're maxed, I can't actually complete these things at all. It's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. That is it. Weekly reset has finished, or has occurred. Cool, and then this goes up to 700, which I think is the maximum you can get for the event as a whole. So yeah, 1 week to complete that. Okay. Oh my god. Every time I sniffle, it like itches something in my nose now. I've got a similar problem. I have like an itch in my nose. And the only problem is, if I keep breathing, eventually it's gonna make me sneeze. Ah. Okay. I'll do my best to mute the microphone before I sneeze, if I have to prevent the ear rape. Alright, cool. So that's what we've got here. Yeah, we could do... Should we actually do commissions? Or should I just do them as part of like a co-op team? I mean, I only have one character left that needs... Well... 2, I guess. Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to do the commissions early, even without getting the double friendship XP for them. Cool. Is this the right team? Let's see, ideally for a Knight team, what would that look like? If only I had Shangling well built, this would be great. I'm gonna sneeze again. Nope, never mind. I didn't get the satisfaction of sneezing. Oh well. I think yeah. Ideally, the best team would be with this, but Shangli's not built. It's a good pyro application. Lots of burning opportunities for this. I mean, I could still use them, even if they're not ideal. No. Hey Yanamali, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the Twitch stream. I hardly even knew you left. Oh. Get burning. Ow. Nice. Okay, gotta wreck these things. I was so focused on killing all the ads that I completely forgot that the whole point we were here was to kill all their statues. Man. You know, while you fell asleep? Ah, it's okay, it happens. No worries. If it's any consolation, I've literally had streams where I fell asleep. Not all the way. I just like, I would just get really tired, and then for like maybe 5 to 10 seconds, I would be like pointing my camera up to the sky in the game or something like that. It'd be weird. Yeah, but no problem. I mean, you know, you need to sleep, you need to sleep. No. Thanks, man. How was your sleep, Yanawali? Are you feeling more energized now? Any Rocket League reaction? Yeah, we'll do that in a little bit. I just wanted to go through a little more of just daily or weekly reset stuff. No, we haven't gotten to it yet. We haven't started that yet. I also was hoping to see if we could get like a larger crowd. I did make the announcement in the Discord server to try to drum up some interest. You slept and then you heard something fell. Oh, that fell? Nice, nice. You woke up and fell from the bed yourself. Oh my gosh. That's wonderfully helpful, I guess. Ooh. I've not been using those. On this. Yeah, well, you think this time I should make an announcement? I think I did. On the Discord server, I did actually make an announcement that like we would be doing like a Rocket League retrospective for the tournament. I don't know if anybody's coming, but that's kind of what we're where we're sitting. But you know, honestly, like, okay, personally, I would love to have like a big crowd and just basically be able to explain like the whole thing of like, you know, how I feel about it, what happened, you know, the different things we can consider. You gotta go check? Sure, sure. If you didn't get a notification, it might just be because you don't have the role for announcements opt-in. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Catherine. I completed my 4 commissions for the day. There we go. Get Kanichi's extra friendship XP. Cool. That looks about right. 33. Okay. I guess we don't have enough resin to really use much on it. I could do a trouser made for 30, but nah. Okay. You know, while you saw the notif? Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can see it on the... I mean, I expect that, like, yeah, if you're looking through the announcement tab, you should be able to see it. Not hidden. It's not hidden to people. It's just mentioning just those people. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's see here. It looks like we're good with Genshin for now then. We did... Well, weekly reset just happened. We just did commissions. Okay. Alright then. Goodbye, Genshin. Yeah, for tonight, Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, let's make the switch over then. Now, I don't know if we're gonna be playing Rocket League tonight. I mean, maybe I'll play like a match or two. I don't want to do too much in terms of playing the game, just because we just had the tournament end this morning, as well as the fact that the content that I'd like to get through on this retrospective is fairly a lot of stuff to do. I mean, especially because I'm thinking we go and maybe rewatch some of my old montages, and those are a bit lengthy. So, um, okay, so let's see here. What should we do to do this? Right. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I am going to make the switch over. Um, we'll take like a 2 to 5 minute break, just because we're moving to another segment of the stream. So I guess take 5, whatever you got to do, that type of stuff. You know, are you the only one whose skill in Rocket League is negative? I wouldn't say that. No, no, I would not say that. Okay, cool. I think I don't even might not even need the PlayStation here. I'll probably just do it straight from my computer. This will be an interesting thing to look at. Okay. Let's see. Let me get set up for this. But yeah, so take 5 minutes. We'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I should be back here. Is this working? This should be working. Okay. Hey, Foxy, welcome back, or welcome to the Twitch stream. Hello. I was just doing some some stuff in terms of getting set up for this retrospective. Oh gosh. Oh, I might sneeze. Ah. Okay, it didn't sneeze. Alrighty. I gotta do some quick little changes for the stream. Let me see here. I gotta change this to be. What do we think? Do we do Rocket League or just chatting? What are we thinking? I was trying to grasp at a wire that I thought was lower near my feet, and it was like above my legs. Let's react the montages. Nice, nice. Okay, I'm gonna put this as, let's do just chatting maybe, because I guess that's kind of what we're doing. I'm even gonna put in, is it montage RL playlist? Some extra commands there. I forget if this is, hold up, is it RL montage or montages? I have to check my command for it. Montage. Okay. Singular. Singular. About to make some breakfast. Yeah, chatting. Okay, just chatting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't respond to your question there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Why do I play on PlayStation? Um, because my PC is literally it's literally just a laptop. It's not even a gaming laptop. That's the funny thing. Okay, there we go. That's working. We're good. I'm gonna pull this away. Like, I'm not even joking. It's not, the thing I have is not even suitable for playing games on. I'm literally gonna show you what my laptop is. This is a Inspired 14 740 7420. It's literally this. Like, this is literally the laptop that I'm using to stream to you guys right now. This one probably. This is a better picture of it. It's literally like a just a working laptop. It's not really for like, it's not a gaming thing. So yeah, I don't have like an actual like PC setup for gaming on PC, and so the best device I have for playing games is my PlayStation. Yeah, Wally, it's better than yours. Well, I mean, it's still not as good as the PlayStation. Let's put it that way. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, even if I play off of that, uh, the stream is going to be terrible. The stream would be absolutely garbage if I did it that way. Like, you wouldn't even believe, right? Imagine this. Imagine I'm streaming from this laptop and trying to play Genshin. When I'm not streaming, I play Genshin. If I play Genshin on this laptop and I'm not streaming, I have to play it on like minimum settings, and I get like 30 to 40 frames a second. It's not even 60 frames. And that's like, yeah, exactly. The laptop would burn. The laptop would burn. So that's like the first reason I don't play on the on the computer. I don't have like an actual like good PC setup to do it. Foxy, should you make French toast or omelet? Um, what's gonna be in the omelet? Okay, well, there you go. All right, while he's making while he says make a French toast, there you go. Make a French toast. I don't know, add some cinnamon on it. I'm grasping for a wire that's at my feet that isn't there anymore. I literally moved it off because I can now simplify the wiring around me because I'm not on my PlayStation, and I'm still grasping for a wire at my legs and it's not there. Okay. I gotta make sure I connect my headphones to my laptop here. Please tell me this works. This works. Good. All right. So it is, yeah, this is the laptop I'm working with here. Okay, so let me see if I can pull up the bracket still. Okay. Oh, let me also put a marker down for this. I would like to keep track of this. Okay, good. Okay. Welcome everybody. This is the retrospective for the TELUS Esports Series 4 tournament that I just was participating in basically this past weekend. Foxy, you'll be lurking. Alrighty. Enjoy your breakfast. Hopefully this is informative-ish. I mean, it's still casual. It's not like it's not a lecture. I don't want to make this a lecture or anything. But yeah, so basically this is the tournament that I've been part of for the last little bit. If you guys have been keeping track, essentially, I signed up for, well, not the Apex Legends. I signed up for the Rocket League section of this tournament. So for those who don't know, TELUS is a communications provider in Canada, and then within the last couple of years, they've been trying to break into the esports industry, or the esports, I guess the esports scene. And so this was actually the tournament that I've been part of for the last, I guess for last month and a bit, maybe 2 months. I'll have to look at my playlist, because I made a YouTube playlist for this as well, which is actually probably what I would put this retrospective on as part of that playlist. But anyways, I have a whole playlist for like all the matches that we played under that tournament and such. But yeah, this is what we've been working on. So this is the thing I've been playing with Shy, and we had one other teammate as well. Yanawali, did we win? Unfortunately not, but that's partially why I'm doing this as well. It's sort of like a reflection, sort of like thinking about, thinking back on it, right? You know, taking a step back afterwards, even though we did lose, um, and sort of just like, I guess, reflecting on my journey in Rocket League. I think that's more of what I'm looking for right now. Is is not necessarily just about the tournament itself, but also to reflect on my career in Rocket League. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Gotta make sure I'm getting this right. Good. Okay. Let's see. What was the first thing I wanted to go through here? Let me see if I can actually see the bracket still. Foxy, I'm still kind of rusty. Well, okay, yeah. I mean, so I've played Rocket League for like three 3 years, and I took sort of a year off just because I was playing other games, including Genshin. Genshin, I think, was a good part of why I stopped, because I was basically grinding out on Genshin, and then I was just preoccupied with like stuff like that. You remember back in the day, I was a winner. I don't think you knew me back in the day. Your followage is like what, a year and a bit? Back in the day, you didn't even know who I was. When I started Rocket League, you wouldn't even know who I was. You met me through Praetor's stream like probably a year and a bit ago. You mean like last year? Okay. talking about back in the day, like you know my early career in Rocket League. Okay. I took a 6 month break. Yeah. Okay, so this was my team. This was my team. Um, some of you might recognize that name right there. That was one of my teammates. Um, yeah, and let me look. Let me see if I can pull up the bracket here. View events. Oh, good. I think this is still up. Yeah. So over the last, I think, month and a bit, we've basically been playing qualifiers. We've basically been just I don't know, just basically getting our seeding in like the finals essentially. Um, we did pretty well, and honestly, for the most part, I think we were probably amongst the upper echelon of teams in our division. Because the idea here was that they created three different divisions, right? They the idea was to make it so that east well there you saw it on screen for a second there. The idea is esports for everyone. And basically, they wanted to make three different divisions. So we have a novice division, intermediate, and elite division, so that people don't have to be like the top of the player base in order to actually play at all. Foxy's also almost been 2 years. A year, 6 months. You still have half a year going. Okay. I feel like I'm putting in a ton of context into this. I mean, I feel like okay, I feel like this context is like I need this context, but I also feel like I'm going to too detailed. Let me know if let me know if I'm boring you guys. Um. Anyways, crying emote of these trash. Okay, so yeah, so we had three divisions. We were in the intermediate division. In our division, we were actually part of the better teams, the better side of teams. We definitely had some games where we played against a lot of or significantly weaker teams. Like which we weren't ineligible to play in this division, but that's kind of where we were at. Um, and then if I can bring up the bracket. So this is what just happened this past weekend. Cool. All right. So basically, we are this one here. We're Coastal Esports. Um, and so we lost our first game in the finals, and then we were actually on our way back up uh, through the lower bracket, where we then lost just this morning actually against Nebula Ninjas. The funniest thing was when I first recruited Shy as like a teammate, like he was totally down to do it, and I'm totally happy to have him because I know, you know, he's a good friend of mine, right? We both play Rocket League quite a bit. Obviously, obviously I could like ask random people to join my team or to form a team with me because Telus themselves they have like a whole Discord server for people to who are in the competition to just like group up with people in there. But I figured, Shy's been playing Rocket League, I might as well bring him on. Um, he's similar in skill level to me. Um, don't tell him I said it, but I think I'm a little bit better. But um, but yeah, no, he was definitely a suitable teammate for what we were going into. Um, first mistake. Oh, okay, sure. Um, the funniest thing is because the next thing I'm about to say is that this morning, um, so we played on Saturday. On Saturday we played starting from here. Obviously our team was doing well. We got through here. We even had like a reverse sweep right here. we actually barely made it to day 2 because they cut off here, and then this morning they start from here. Then we basically were going to be playing from this point onwards, and then hopefully make it to the grand finals. Long story short, Shy didn't make it this morning. He I mean, okay, he also did just come back from like a graveyard shift, but he basically fell asleep and did not wake up in time for the tournament. So we did have to call up our substitute player to play in for him. But unfortunately, um, we did not pull through there. So I don't know. I mean, this part is just kind of giving the context, but I guess as part of the retrospective, it's sort of like overall, I still liked this experience. Um, I am a little bummed out that we actually did barely miss out on actually winning cash prize because essentially, let me see if I can actually bring up the prizing. No, there's a better graphic about it. I think it's um oh shoot, I don't know where the graphic is. Oh, actually no, here. Actually no, I can grab it. I can grab it from here. Overview. Yeah, so basically this was the pricing here. If we had gotten first, second, or third, we would actually have gotten some Canadian money. Canadian money. So numbers are in Canada dollars. Um, but basically, we were one win away from $500 Canadian, which is unfortunate. But that is, you know, that's kind of where we stand. We actually ended up, I think, fourth place. So just barely below greatness. I would have been happy at least getting that one win. If we won the first game today and then just like lost immediately afterwards, I'd be okay not even getting first and second place. But we were so close. Third place. Or to third place, we got fourth. Um to be honest, sometimes I'm not even sure where I'm going with this. So as we go along here, I might jump around a little bit. This isn't because this is like none of this is like pre-rehearsed at all. This is just me sort of like wanting to talk about what happened as well as like just chill after all the action after the dust has settled. Um, I guess it's a little bit sort of a impulsive thing. I didn't make a script or anything. I haven't rehearsed this. I have no idea what I'm going to show next. But yeah, this is kind of what's been going on for the last month and a bit. Um, let's just move on to some clips. um, there's like one in particular I actually want to show. And I can actually show it from my perspective as well as Shy's perspective. I want to see if I can actually get it from both of us. Channel. What did you tell me? Oh, this is me. Whoops. I'm literally listening to myself. Oh crap. Oh crap. Pause that. I don't want to hear myself. I should have gone to like my video producer or something. Can I actually get there? Dude, I'm lagging myself out. I'm streaming while also trying to download my own stream. Oh, jeez. This is terrible. This is what happens when you don't, there we go. When you don't rehearse this beforehand. Okay, let's go to videos. Um, which one was it? It was right at the end of this one. All right, I'm assuming you guys can't hear that. Let me. Okay, let's do this. There we go. That should probably work better. Um, so yeah, basically we went down 2 games at the beginning against this other team. Um, that was the match where we played against the boys next door from the bracket. We were basically down 2 matches, and then we reverse swept it to make it 3-2, which was nice, which is really really nice, and it was like super super hyped when we actually beat them. I can actually pull up the results too. Yeah, so they actually went up 2 games on us, and then we actually came all the way back. Quaxus was actually there. It was very hype. But what I want to show is I want to I want to relive the last bit of moments from that series. That was basically the end of the day, I think. Yeah, around was it here? A little bit past this. I'm just gonna start it and then I'll just talk over it. Are you guys able to hear that?
Yeah, you're up. You're up. Nice.
There we go.
Should I take over?
Is that really quiet?
Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Nice.
Middle.
Is that like really quiet? Are you guys able to hear that okay?
Nice challenge. Nice challenge.
But yeah, anyways, so basically it's been
To middle. To middle.
oh my gosh. Okay, I think it's gonna be hard to hear my teammates here. I'm gonna try to bring up the audio just a little bit. Oh shoot. Headphones warning as I do this, because while I am raising the volume of my teammates, I'm also raising the volume of my own voice, which might actually start to get a bit ear rapey as we get close to the upper bits. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Brace yourself.
Yours. I have. That was out. Waiting for it.
Yeah. So basically, what had happened was that we were down 2 games to none,
Nice.
and this was basically I think the last game of that series. We actually had come back to make it 2 games to 2 for this.
Yeah.
And at this point, like, we're all super nervous. You know, we're at this point, right?
Yeah.
So there's a couple things. There's a couple things happening. There's a couple things happening in this section of the video. Is I'm personally getting like kind of desperate myself. So every mistake that I made, I was like, damn, like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, because I was basically figuring like that was gonna be the end of our run. That was gonna be the end of our playoff or finals tournament run through here. So every mistake I made, I was like really upset at myself. And then I get saved by like a teammate rushing in, so which is nice. But yeah, it's I think the best part I want to show from it. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to do it like this. Let's do theater mode. So you guys can actually see the image here, and you can actually see some of the chat here on the side. Quaxis was there. We had Drippy from YouTube. It was very hype. So you can see here, like, this was, I believe, when we were sort of coming back. I think 3-1. Yeah, that was like the game beforehand. Yeah, so basically this is like on the comeback. So it was really cool. The best part I wanted to share from this is when we actually win this match, because I believe this is the last match of the day. Yeah, this is the last match of the day. Shy goes absolutely crazy. So I think that's the part I wanna share. And then I'm actually gonna also share from his perspective as well. So we're gonna go visit his stream and show that part. Yeah, while you weren't here that day, that's totally fine. You know what? This entire run through like all of this tournament, like qualifiers, this stream included, it's all on my YouTube. I have a playlist that I've been making and just collecting all of the stuff there. So if you want to relive if you want to sort of like get caught up at all, I know obviously it's like a ton of content to go through because there's like a bunch of hours of video. So I don't expect you to watch the whole thing, but like yeah, you could, if you want to, you can sort of peruse it a little bit. Yeah. I can actually I'll show you the YouTube playlist later, but yeah, there is a playlist for all of this later on. So even if this is not on my Twitch anymore, YouTube will keep it. Oh my gosh, Ned. Welcome to the Twitch stream. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is Ned still in ads? All right. I guess we'll wait a second since we have a new arrival. But yeah, so just to give context about this particular moment, I'm getting more desperate when I'm making mistakes. And then we're all very tense and hype because of the fact that we've now come back in the series to make it 2 games to 2 games. It's a best of 5, so this is like the last game of the series. Ned, welcome to the Twitch stream. Welcome back from the ads. But yeah, I'm not gonna repeat the entire spiel that I was doing about like the whole tournament. But yeah, it's gonna be a good clip. It's gonna be kind of cool.
Pushing out.
Yeah. So at this
Nice.
point, yeah. Oh gosh.
I don't have.
Let me know if that's too loud.
Bounce, bounce.
The biggest thing I want to be able to,
One's in. One more.
what I want you guys to be able to hear is like some of my teammates as well.
I'm up.
Once we get to like
Push it
the
left.
final bit of the the game
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh shit.
Oh, shoot.
Oh. So nice.
Yeah, we're getting it's basically here. This is
No,
this is
you're
right here,
different.
right here. Yeah, I see. So right there, when I was like no, right here when I was like no, I was literally like that's gonna be the end of our run. Ned, did we lose? We did lose at the end. In terms of like the tournament as a whole, we ended up in 4th place, which is unfortunately 1 place away from winning 500 Canadian dollars in 3rd place. We needed to win like 1 more best of 5 series to get to 3rd place, but we fell slightly short, unfortunately. This clip particularly, we did actually win. We actually reverse swept this team. On the Saturday. This morning we played on the Sunday, and we unfortunately lost the first best of 5 series that we played. But yeah, this is basically the highlight. I feel like the highlight of the entire finals, the finals run. As you'll see in a second. So, yeah, and then, so the other bit of context I should give is that we've kind of as a team we've kind of established like this rhythm, this chemistry, and one thing I always do when I know that the ball is about to be scored, like when I know our team is about to score, is I say in, like I actually like I audibly like tell my team like in, right? It's gonna be in, right? I don't need to think about it, or I know it. I know we've scored. We're gonna, we can relax. We know it's in. Okay, welcome to YouTube stream. We are going through some clips of a Rocket League tournament. I'm sorry, I would give you a better introduction, but yeah, I got to get to the clips here.
We're good.
So yeah, we're going to overtime essentially here.
Overtime. Okay.
And don't worry, we don't have to wait too long.
Okay, let's go.
Is it voice? Yep.
Listen to what Shy says after we manage to get this done.
Oh.
Got it.
Demo.
Chasing the boys.
Nope. Late. I'm late.
I'm here. Walk.
Nice shot.
Lose.
In! Oh my god!
Let's go! We're to the motherfucking Waverly Place, my nigga. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Let's fucking go. Total esports, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get the fuck up out of here. Get out of my lobby. Matter of fact, nah. But yeah, fuck out the lobby.
Oh my god!
Get out! Get out!
Oh, oh my god!
Get out, trash! Get out!
Oh my god!
Yeah! Yeah!
Holy crap!
That's what I'm fucking talking about! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm
Yeah. So the reason we're so hyped at this point, and if it's not already clear, is we've basically done a reverse sweep against these guys. I know I'm kind of talking in circles a little bit, but yeah, we were down 2 games, and we basically had to reverse sweep in order to keep ourselves alive. This was the end of Saturday. This was basically by the skin of our teeth that we were allowed to make it to play today on Sunday, which unfortunately we subsequently lost. Yeah. For those of you who weren't here when I was saying it at the beginning, the funniest thing, the most ironic thing as well, is that this morning when we were queued up getting ready to play our match, Shy did not wake up in time to play with us. So we had to bring up our substitute player to actually play today. Which obviously it didn't last that long, but Shy apologized to me later on today. But yeah, that's kind of what we are at. We all would have won if Shy was there, possibly. I mean, personally, the team that we actually played this morning was actually a very strong team as well. So to be honest, I'm not 100% if it would have made a difference, but personally, I was a little bit upset that, in the moment, obviously, I was a little bit upset that he didn't make it to actually play with us. Now, in his defense, he was trying to get this weekend off both days, and he explained to me in a Discord voice call this afternoon that like he couldn't make it because he couldn't get today off, or he couldn't get Sunday off, and so in order to mitigate it and allow him and take a shift that he didn't have to actually work during the day or like through this tournament, he basically had to take a night shift. And because he took the night shift, right, he had just gotten home like a couple hours before the tournament was gonna restart, right? The Sunday was gonna start up again. And so I guess he fell asleep, which was unfortunate because like then he would only have like a couple hours by the time we had to actually play. So the night shift kind of killed him, and then his absence kind of killed us. But yeah, that's kind of the story of this. And yeah, we're like super hyped. The part I keep replaying in my mind is like right
No,
when I'm
yours.
right when I'm going like in, because like I'm super excited because like I'm trying to like basically convey to them like we did
Okay,
it.
let's go.
It's over. We got these guys. It's a reverse sweep, right? We literally managed to do a reverse sweep on them. That was the craziest thing to me.
Demo,
that we
demo.
actually managed to reverse sweep. Like
Nope,
it was
late.
2-0. These guys had beaten us like they hadn't beaten us like blowout wins,
Nice shot.
but they had definitely given us like
In!
yeah. So like sorry about the ear rape. I know my voice is particularly loud in this clip. But yeah, so I'm just like frantically saying in because right, as you can tell at this point I know like that ball's going in. We've literally just completed a reverse sweep on them. So I'm like super excited, and then obviously
In!
And then you can see over here, Quaxus and Drippy are both here. So Quaxus was actually here for basically the whole day of Saturday. So that's a huge huge bit of support that I'm really happy to have had. So yeah, Quaxus herself was also super hyped about this, and later she even said in the chat that like this was like the most
Oh my
hyped
God.
she had ever been at a sporting event in a long time. So
Oh my God.
now the other little side note I started having once I actually like replayed this clip a bunch of times, because I've been rewatching this clip like all day. I've been rewatching this clip like all day. Takao, welcome to the Twitch stream. Oh my gosh, everybody's coming in for the retrospective. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We're just going through basically the best clip of the tournament I've been playing. How did I forget Takao? What do you mean, how did I forget Takao? Takao is here. They just made it. I wouldn't say I forgot. It's not a forgetting. Come on. Takao, I'm glad you're here. But yeah, so this was the best clip of the tournament run, and I guess to give it a little bit of extra comic relief, right here when Shy is actually saying like leave, 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 notice how he says it.
Oh, oh my God.
That to me, if any of you have ever watched like Star Wars, like it's funny to me because maybe it's just like how his voice is being like sent over, or how his voice sounds to me listening to it over the microphone. Does that not sound like in Star Wars like an Imperial Star Destroyer, like the alarm going off? It literally sounds like to me it literally sounds like when like an Imperial Star Destroyer, like the Empire, they're like under attack, and then like their alarms going off like and then you have like this officer in the background being like, man suit battle stations, this is not a drill. That's literally what I thought of when I started, like, because I've been, like I said, I've been replaying this clip so many times over the last couple of days, because obviously, again, this was the best clip I could think of from all of it. Like this clip right here basically made made my entire tournament run, like qualifiers and finals included. I think this was probably the best one for me. And I actually, and the thing is, Shy was actually streaming at the same time, so his actions when he was when he was doing it, when he was reacting to this as well, was pretty amazing. I'm actually gonna go find it as well. Let's go Shyozra. Shout out Shyozra.
My neighbor's probably like, oh my
Perfect,
god, that
perfect,
fucking
perfect,
black
perfect,
man
perfect.
is just
Okay. So at the end of the clip, or at the end of the little bit there, you might have noticed that like their audio got cut out on my stream. It's a bug that's been persisting a bit in Rocket League, is that sometimes the party will get destroyed for some reason. Not sure why. It'll just say like the party got disconnected. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna skip to about here. We're about to go into overtime here. So this is from his perspective now. You can see he's got the face cam.
Yours. We're good.
And then you hear me saying no, that I'm like worried that I've just ended our finals run.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Taking a deep breath.
This is it, boys. Here we go.
I had like once I remembered he was streaming at the same time, I was like, I gotta see his perspective, and as well because of the fact that like my audio cut out when it bugged out on me and like, you know, kicked me from the audio party. I was like, I gotta know what they said about me after that, or if they said anything.
He's not gonna get that.
I'm on the minute.
And this is me about to make a
Demo,
big
demo, demo.
Was.
puff of smoke on the
Nope,
screen.
Nope, late. I'm late.
I'm here. Block.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about, Michael! That's what I'm talking about! The motherfucking Grand Wizard!
That comment right there is so crazy. He's been kind of calling me like the Grand Wizard like ever since he kind of like got the tidbit of information that like the head I don't know why he would learn I don't know why he would learn this or why he would try to find out about it, but like apparently he shared a tidbit with me that the head of the Ku Klux Klan is like their title is known as the Grand Wizard. And so since then, apparently he calls me the Grand Wizard in Rocket League. Um and so that's literally like I didn't even the thing is until I actually watched his perspective, until I actually went over to his VOD and actually like watched his perspective, I honestly had like no idea that he actually said Grand Wizard. Like, I mean, because you know, on my end, right, I'm listening to him through his microphone, and it's like coding to my headset type of thing. I didn't 100% know what he was saying because like one, you know, I was laughing and like having a good time that we just reverse swept this team. Um, and second, because of like, you know, hearing someone over the mic is not 100% clear. So like I didn't 100% know what exactly he said, but then when I came to see his perspective, I actually started realizing, oh, he called me Grand Wizard right here too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about, Michael! That's what I'm talking about! The motherfucking Grand Wizard!
And then he goes, Wizards of Waverly
Wizard
Place.
of motherfucking Waverly Place, my nigga! That's
I did not catch his thing about like Wizard of Waverly Place at all until I like that I had no way of like knowing. Like the part with the Grand Wizard, I thought he was saying something about like gram, like Instagram for some reason. I don't know why. I thought he was saying like Instagram, like gram something. Um but at least that I had like some idea, but I had no idea he had talked about like Wizards of Waverly Place
about
about
Michael! That's what I'm talking about! The motherfucking Grand Wizard! Let's go! Wizard of motherfucking Waverly Place, my nigga! That's what I'm fucking talking about! Let's fucking go! Coastal Esports, boy! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Get the fuck up out of here! Get out of my lobby! Matter of fact, nah. But yeah, fuck out the lobby!
Oh my god.
Get out! Get out!
Imperial Star Destroyer.
Leave! Leave! Get out, trash! Get out!
Oh my god.
Leave! Yeah! Yeah!
God.
That's what I'm fucking talking about! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm fucking talking about right there! Woo!
And this is where I got kicked from the party, so
My
everything they
neighbors
say
were like,
here.
oh my god, that fucking black man is just yelling!
Okay, we're going into Nebulous Ninjas tomorrow morning.
Fuck, I slapped my leg. My fucking leg hurt. My leg hurts.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Actually, so the funny thing too is that he actually tried to clip. Actually, he'll actually talk about it too.
3-2-3-2.
I'm gonna
Listen to what he wants to call the clip.
I'm gonna what do you call it? I'm gonna make that clip the Grand Wizard.
Which I think to this I think even up to this moment, I don't think he's made the clip yet. because there's been a weird thing where like Twitch has been reporting some internal site error when we try to make a clip. Actually, let me see if I can try to make the clip now. I don't even know
Okay, we're going.
where should the clip end.
Woo! That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about right there.
Okay, let me see if I can actually clip right here. I have a legacy. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Grand Wizard is the right title to try to put my legacy under. Let me see if I can go about here. About here is good. Yeah, right about here. Yeah, this is when he's just about to go up.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Let me see if I can actually okay. Where does this actually go to? I want to see if I can actually make the clip now.
Yeah.
No, wait. I'm
Okay. Alright. I want to see if I can actually help him make this clip here. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing that it's been giving us apparently. Unable to render clip. I don't know why. I think what I'll probably do if it still doesn't work, maybe because I have a feeling it's probably doing the same on his end. What I'll probably do is maybe I'll just record it like on my screen through OBS or something, maybe just send it to him. And then I don't know, but portrait version too. I won't be able to save that, but anyways, okay. So that's basically the best clip of the tournament. And so sort of as a wind down as well, I figure I kind of want to just revisit my career in Rocket League as a whole. So as some of you already know, I've been playing since like September 23rd, 2020 when it first went free to play. So I technically have about 4 years in the game. A year off because of like just being preoccupied. It's about the time I got serious about like Genshin as well. I know some of you might be like, "Oh, you're serious about Genshin? Your builds and damage are barely on par with anything." But anyways, so that's I got kind of preoccupied with Genshin as well as like just other games in general. And I think was I still in school? No, I probably was graduated. You didn't say that. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Things that aren't it doesn't have to be explicitly said. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically about as long as I've been playing Rocket League. I just kind of want to go back and revisit some old montages here. So I have a playlist on my Rocket League account, or not my Rocket League, on my YouTube account. You may some of you may have watched it. I don't expect a lot of viewage, which is totally fine. Like these are really long videos. So for the next probably like this could take like 2 hours. I'm basically gonna be kind of reliving my montages. So if you guys got somewhere to be, this is probably gonna be quite a bit of time. I'm hoping to get through at least a couple of them. Ideally, I'd like to get through all of them tonight, just because, like, you know, it's just a revisit of my whole career, you know, and I feel like it's fitting to kind of go through them after like a tournament like this. So yeah, these were probably the first times I actually this is the most work I've actually done for videos or my videos on YouTube in terms of editing. I put music on this, I put transitions, you know, linking clips by clips. And there's a lot to sort of unpack here because there's also a lot of subtleties that I added to these montages that will not be, would 100% not be clear to someone who's just like kind of watching from the outside. When did I edit this? Well, okay, so this video went up November 7th, 2021. The idea was that these were all supposed to be, year one, right? And then the second one here, year two, year three. Obviously, I didn't do a year four version because, I haven't been really playing that. Um, but yeah, the idea was to try to release all of them on like September 23rd of each year. It didn't turn out that way, unfortunately. Um, this one was in November. I think the second year was also in November, and then funny enough, the third year actually landed. I managed to land that one on September 23rd of last year, which was kind of nice because right on the anniversary. Um, yeah, so this is kind of like a whole breakdown of the of my journey in Rocket League. So as you probably expect, the idea is supposed to be like this chronological progression of like my my abilities in Rocket League, I guess. What I was able to achieve in year one, year two, year three type of thing. Um, and so I actually have like a lot of the details in the description. I I made sure I have chapters on this, right? This is a 40-minute video, right? This is 40 minutes. This next one is 42. The next one after that is 30 minutes, right? So 100% I made sure I gotta have chapters in this. People are not gonna watch for 40 minutes, like straight, or at least are gonna have a hard time probably blocking out a whole 40-minute chunk if they're gonna try to watch this. So I was like, at least put chapters in if people want to watch in installments. Um, yeah, I guess a couple things even just before we start. Um, Obviously, again, they're not going to be obvious to people who are just watching it for the first time, um, which is kind of nice that like I'm here to sort of like illustrate all of these things. Um, Basically, the theme you're gonna find is that we've got the title of each montage is meant to be a verb as well as a noun. That's the first thing that obviously would completely go over people's heads if I don't actually say it. Is that the idea is that these are both a noun and a verb, or can be used in both of those concepts, right? Or contexts, right? You've got progress, which could be progress or progress, right? You've got experience, which is the next one. You got, it could be, it's an experience, or experience tranquility, as in Yada would say. I don't play Overwatch, but that's what he would say. Um, and then third, you've got summit, which is like, I don't know, the summit of Mount Everest, or to summit a mountain. That's the first little um, tidbit, I guess. The next little thing, even before we start the video, um, all of these songs that I'm using, the idea is every single one of these songs is in Rocket League. Every one of these songs that are in the montage are also in Rocket League, in some way, in some playlist within the game, right? And it's an in-game playlist. It's not just a playlist I make, right? This is just like an in-game, devs got the license for it. They put it in the game. Every one of these songs are in the game right now. And then to some extent, they're kind of ordered so that like um, it's around in order of like when they were put into the game as well. There's some that are like not as that are not that are not as perfectly in chronological order, um, but sort of like at a qualitative aspect, I guess, at a holistic level, this song was put into the game earlier than this song was, that type of thing, or at least around the same time, if not later. But it's really cool because especially this one here, I particularly chose this song because this was the first song that I ever sort of like was sitting in the lobby one day after I'd started playing the game for the first time 4 years ago. I was just sitting in the lobby, just like, I don't know, vibing, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I'm kind of like noticing this song going in the background. This is actually kind of nice. Um, but yeah, the other thing is, as we get going, every clip is basically the clips themselves are strictly in chronological order. So while the songs might be out of order slightly, every clip is 100% chronological. Like I literally at one point in my when I was making year 2, I found out, oh, there was a couple clips that I've kind of screwed up and put um and put out of chronological order, and I even synced it up to like the song beats. I actually took that apart and actually like rearranged them to make sure they're all chronological. Like the clips, so the video clips are all in order. They're all meant to be in order. Um, yeah, and then as you can see, I've actually placed all the dates. So these dates are basically the dates of the video clips. So like for the first song, that covers all the clips that I had from like September 25th to like December 20th, basically. Anyways, I realize it's 3:15. This stream is gonna go like past 5 at this rate, so I better start. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be loud. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Yeah, so at this point, my clips are like against bots. My clips are basically against bots right now, right? Because I'm basically like, this is like 2 days into my game, so like I'm like barely able to do stuff. And I think I had to do a lot of these through like replays and stuff, because I didn't even decide to do like an annual montage thing until like probably 7 to 8 months into the first year. I started thinking like, hey, maybe I'll make like an annual montage, like a whole year, right? Sort of like year 1 thing. I didn't know I was going to do every single clip from the entire year, but yeah, that's basically what I kind of decided on. It was like, I'm just going to do every clip from this year. And then I know the video quality itself is not too amazing because like, I think this is probably, I was like exporting from Twitch over to YouTube. Oh, here, right here. So you can see this person right here, this guy on my team. This is obviously, again, the visual quality is not amazing, but that's the end of all thing, which is Justin. I think Foxy, you might have known Justin. He's in the same group that that Andrew played with. So yeah, this is Justin. He plays, or he used to play Rocket League. I don't think he plays anymore. He plays, I think he was like gold-ish. I haven't seen him on Rocket League for a long time. Yeah, so this is basically, I'm just barely starting to get some clips in, or basically get some shots. I think this one's a save. Yeah, see, I'm still like whipping the ball like real hard. Yeah, a lot of the songs you're gonna see in this or in the montage in general are like sort of EDM, electronic, just because like that's sort of like the genre that Rocket League kind of takes on. They're trying to be upbeat, right? They're trying to be like kind of like hype, right? So electronic was kind of the way they went with it, and I guess this is also like how I got a bit into electronica myself too. Sort of like this, beat rising, the beat drop type of thing. I think that was my first aerial, well, not aerial, but like my first jump and shot. Yeah, I got bumped over on this one. I couldn't even air roll at this point. Like I just had to like trust that I was gonna land on my wheels. Yeah, and then like for the most part, as I got to like year 2 and year 3, I tried my best to like not do bot games and just do against like people. Oh yeah, this was like a 1v1. Was it this part that I had the really good timing? I had one clip where like I timed the beats, so like I literally faked this guy out like twice. No, not this part. It might be the next one. Yeah, at this point I was like starting to get like a little bit off the ground, being able to actually hit it. Boom. Yeah, it's like that 3-step that 3-step right there. I thought that was a really neat one where as I shot it, 1, 2, 3, and I guess the 3 is like I'm flying out into the air, I guess. I think, is this a bot game? This might have been a bot game. Yeah, I was trying to get a little bit of aerial, jump off the ground, boost a little bit. I still had a topper on my car, oh my gosh. Oh, right here, right here. Whee! I backed up on him. And then I think the wheels I was just using I think the previous wheels right here, I think these are wheels that they give you for free just for playing on PlayStation. So yeah, I think that was the first time I ever had like import rarity wheels, which is like one of the higher tiers of like loot. Yeah, some like kind of basic aerialing and stuff. Oh yeah, end of all thing on the left there. Oh no, this is okay, this is a 4v4. This was Justin as well as a couple of his other friends. Warbeast18 in the enemy net right now, kind of stuck in the enemy net. That's Chris. And then I think the other blue name just like in the midst of everything, that's Chris Bro. That's another Chris basically. That was a big save right there. First big save in the air. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice to just kind of like look through these old clips. Yeah, you can tell if they're like a replay versus like an actual in-game thing, based on like whether they show that like, you know, M Gamer scored. See, like this was like a replay thing. Like I actually took the effort on a good number of these. Like the ones that don't say like M Gamer scored or whatever, it means it's like a replay. Which means I actually had to like save the replay post game, go back through the replay, center the view over like my perspective, and then just like, I guess, take a chunk of time that like of like maybe 10-15 seconds before the shot happened or before the goal happened, and then just like cut it there or cut it that way. And I remember like, I was probably on PS4 at this point. I had to like, I remember I would have to like get to the end of the clip. I'd have to tell my PS4 to like record the last 30 seconds or something like that, and then like in the editor, in my video editor on my computer, I have to like then trim it down, trim the start point down. Oh, this was the first kind of aerial shot. I was still flipping into the ball. It wasn't like a really clean aerial, but sort of like a jump up. Yeah, and then right as the music cuts out, I cut to black, which is what I do with a lot of these chapters. So like this was part of my consideration that like people are not going to watch the whole 40 minutes in one sitting. So I was just going to like I was basically going to think like, oh yeah, so once they see the black screen, then they know that's like a checkpoint. They can kind of like stop and like come back to it later, right? And of course they have the timestamp in the description, so then they can kind of like, if they remembered which chapter they were at, then they could go to that timestamp. And then there's this song here, this Slushy, All I Need by Slushy. This was like, this song defined Rocket League for like basically anyone playing free to play. But this basically still defines Rocket League music for a lot of people, I think. And then I play a little bit of the basketball mode, which at this level is kind of like ridiculous. I think that's my first. Oh, I think this is my first double tap actually. I mean, I was forced to make a double tap there, so yeah, I got up. This first time I actually like got up and like stopped it there to put it into the net. Yeah, you love this song. Yeah, I mean it's definitely iconic. A definitely iconic Rocket League. Ooh, first double tap. It wasn't much of a double tap, but it was like kind of barely off this part of my car, off the wheel of my car, to get put in. And at this point, I think I'm also like starting to use a little bit of air roll as well. Like, you know, how your car kind of like rolls left and right. I think, yeah, and then the problem with like the air roll, like obviously I didn't recognize it at the time, but like the air roll at the time, yeah, see, I can kind of like roll my car left like that. The way I was doing it at the time was like by default controls, which if you ever play Rocket League, don't use default controls for air roll. It is terrible. You have to literally hold the left trigger down and then use your stick to like do the left and right roll. This is my first double tap actually in a standard match, which was kind of cool. I was still using like season cars. Oh yeah, actually this is probably like season 3. This is actually season 3 after free to play started. And I know because this is the car for season 3, I think. Or season 2. No, might be season 2 actually. This is February, somewhere between February and April, based on the chapter. I think this is like season 2 actually. Yeah, this is probably like season 2. I know because of the car. Basically for at least the first 6 seasons that I was playing or something like that, I basically tried to make like the car that they would put into like the Rocket League season trailer. I mean, it's not as obvious because like if you went to the season 2 Rocket League trailer, it would show the blue and purple version, which is like the blue team. They didn't show what the orange team version would look like, so I kind of just like guesstimated it based on that. But yeah, this was like I think the season 2 car. I tried to basically emulate all of the like cosmetic pieces on it as much as possible. The wheels are actually the wrong color. They're supposed to be like a pinkish color, I think, in the Rocket League trailer. Oh no, they might have been a blue. I don't know. But I ended up having to like settle on like a white. So they didn't I don't think I had the right color. So yeah, and then you can see my air roll is still kind of like shaky right now because I'm still using like that stupid default way of air rolling. It was enough to get me a couple shots, but definitely not the way I do it now. Because now I actually like, at this point I actually do a specific button for rolling to the left and then a different button specifically for rolling to the right. So I don't do that thing where like, you know, you just activate air rolling procedures and then just go left or right on your stick or something like that. Oh, this is me in free play, or well, training. Got a couple of like little second touches. I mean, to me, this was big to be able to like meet the ball right here. This is pretty big. SKLZ, that's my clan tag. This was a random group of people. I never knew them before I met them, or I never knew them before I played Rocket League. And then I don't know any of them to this day. I think I just randomly got invited to their club after like a casual match one day, and I was just like, screw it, I don't know what clubs do, I might as well just join one, because I didn't have anyone else that like really played Rocket League enough to be on their club. Nowadays I'm with Shy on TFM, which is the Failed Minorities. I don't know exactly how they came up with that name, but that's the club I'm in now. But yeah, at the time, that was what I was with. Oh, actually, that profile picture, that's also my old PlayStation profile picture. That's literally a Warframe. That's Rhino Warframe. And I was like, yeah, practicing some like aerial shots and stuff. It was super hyped to me to be able to like land down on the ball. Just getting a second touch was like a clip to me at this point. Like being able to hit the ball from that high up in the air and then getting a second touch, that was enough for a clip for me. And then black screen for the next chapter to start. You lift me off of the ground. I close my eyes and I wait for the come. Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of nice watching it again. Oh, double. I think the cool thing about this too is that like it kind of moments like streams like this or just viewings like this, it kind of reminds me that like a lot of these videos, I know they're not necessarily for tons of people to watch, right? I think this has like how many views right now? I'll pause it so we don't miss anything. It's like 45 views. Yeah, so this is not like a highly viewed video. But like it's times like this where like it can kind of like review everything. And I guess, oh yeah, this was a good one. I remember this. Yeah, I was able to like tap it right off here, and then okay, and then I got into like the style of like when the chorus just comes in is a clip that I actually include this like this after like this replay version, right? Like some clips I don't include the replay. I just do the shot and then we move on to the next one. I got into sort of a I got into sort of the mindset that like in the chorus to keep this replay part, right? Because like, you know, you're cutting between clips the whole way through, and then eventually you get to you know, the chorus. You're like, oh, you know, you're the big reveal has happened, the big beat drop has happened. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just keep the replay with that. Yeah, then I think I skipped that one because I wanted to keep the shot, but I didn't want that to be the full clip. I was trying to basically get a double tap right here, and I actually ended up getting it right here. I kind of had to muscle it in. I think that's the first time I actually did like a straight kickoff into that crossbar and then double tapping into the goal. This is sort of a nice little carry. And yeah, I kind of dunked him. I kind of landed on the ball there. It's kind of cool. Oh, this was big. This was big. This was like almost a ceiling shot. Barely intentional. Well, actually no, it's not really a ceiling shot, but it's like a double tap too. Not quite a ceiling shot. Almost. Brisk. Okay. My teammate, yeah, right there. My teammate Brisk. So right there, you see Brisk and a Doom 313. This is my team that I played Telus Esports 1 with, right? This retrospective is for Telus Esports 4. This was the team I had for Telus Esports 1. So I was probably like plat at this point. I was probably like low to mid plat 1, plat 2-ish. I think I probably maybe just broken into plat actually, something like that. But yeah, that was my team. I think we were probably doing like a practice or something, a team practice or something like that. This wasn't like an actual like tournament match or anything. That was a nice little sauce. Yeah, at this point I was able to sort of like more consistently hit the ball from like a higher altitude. I still had no control after the hit, but I was able to like actually hit it. 50 him. Did I double this? Kind of. Oh, I had to come back to it. Yeah. Didn't even go in. Yeah, and then I got into the style of like anytime the gold explosion would push me out, you know, repulse me away, push me, you know, explode me away, I tried to land on the ceiling with my wheels up, so I'm not like just smacking the roof with my car. First flip reset, not a very useful one, but still a flip reset. The whole idea of the flip reset, I guess I replayed it because I liked it that much. The idea of the flip reset is that you get the chance to like jump and flip your car when you jump off the ground. The flip reset is when you use the ball as like your flat surface to like get another flip done, to convince the game that I'm back on the ground, give me another flip. So yeah, I was still sort of making like, some cosmetic setups. I had blazingly bright wheels on this, in this cosmetic setup. A bit of an air dribble, well, extra touch. Not quite a dribble, but like extra touch. This one, the beat actually synced up during the replay clip versus during the actual shot. Kind of like a weird corkscrew flip I think I did on that. Yeah, and then I started having like a bunch of free play clips because I think I was just messing around in free play. I started having like kind of cool stuff happening. The same guys, Brisk and Doom from that first Telus Esports. Double tap. Yeah, right there too, that little transition to black. I know it's not the end of a chapter, but like I think the timings just didn't work for some of the videos. So right here, so right as I'm coming back, right, because this is a replay clip, it just puts you straight towards the kickoff again. Like the doom, like from the drums, it's like it times perfectly to like when it cuts back as well as like I cut it off to turn it black. Yeah, I had to cut it to black to try to like make use of that second drum beat. Yeah, just landed on that one. Which one is this? Yeah, it's a nice little tip. I think later on in the actually it's not this chapter. I think it's probably a couple chapters up. Which chapter is it? This chapter right here. So 2 chapters from now, I think we actually have like an interesting little clip. But we'll talk about it when we get there. But it's with Brisk and a Doom. Picked it over one. I was still flipping forward when I was trying to gain speed. Oh yeah, and then I slotted it right between those guys. That was nice. And I think I got a tiny little touch here. That was a big thing I really liked there. It's like I barely touched it. Those pros, they always do like this tiny little light touch to put it in. Probably lighter than even that, but like sort of like a light touch. I was pretty hyped about it. This was a bit of a longer clip, right? Oh no, I pinched off the ground. Yeah. Yeah, the transition. Oh, that was the other thing I did too. I think between like, if it was like a training clip to another training clip, I did like a fade. I did like a softer, I did like a transition between it. And then yeah, if I was going from like a training clip to like a match clip, I would like do like a hard cut instead of like a transition thing. Yeah, I had to fake that guy out and grab the shot back. The guy rolls off the post. I think this was an in-game tournament, not a Telus tournament. This was just like a one of those tournaments you do on the days. I got this off of a kickoff. I basically beat all 3 of them. This was the final round, I think. That was like the top 2 teams battling out in a Rocket, like an in-game Rocket League tournament, not like a Telus tournament. You don't win money from those. You just win like credits maybe to spend for more cosmetics. Oh yeah, a little bit of air dribble here. Yeah. I was starting to get like better with like the wall, transitioning from the wall to from the wall into like hitting the ball a second time. I don't have a clip of it in the montage because I got absolutely destroyed in that game. But I have to admit, like at one point, oh yeah, this was a good save right here. But like the whole way I transitioned from like the wall, jumping off the wall to like reach the ball, I literally learned that from somebody that I played against in the basketball mode. I got absolutely decimated in that game, but like because like I noticed he was like, dude, this guy is like, he was like really good, and I noticed he was like going for all these wall air dribble plays that were like absolutely destroying me. And that basically, that guy, like I saved a replay of it, even though I lost like I think 13-2 or something like that. But I literally used him as like my reference for like learning how to get off the wall and jump towards the ball and like still be within position to like touch the ball again. So like this dismounts from like that, like this type of dismount where I'm like able to like still follow the ball after coming out of the wall. That came from that guy. I think his name was Zemo, ZXMO. Shout out Zemo, even though he absolutely decimated me that game. Oh, that was a kind of a decent shot, yeah. I guess the part that kind of irks me a little bit about how this Telus Esports series went was because we kind of had the same sort of result as like... We had like a similar result. Oh yeah, the air roll. Okay, this part I'm getting like into air rolls now. Yeah, so I got like a straight shot here, and then I was learning about like this sort of like this cone shape. If you air roll one way, and then you have your like your control, like your movement stick going the other way. At this point, I think I changed my air roll controls away from the default. So I was doing like, I think exactly what I was doing was I was holding down L1 and then pressing the stick to the right. And then I noticed that by doing inverse directions like that, you get like this conical shape here. I still use that to this day. Thing of, yeah. Oh wait, no, this is the song. Hold on. Oh no, I should probably shut up. Hold on. At some point, we're actually gonna get a really, really cool clip. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love it. It's also something that, unfortunately, Telus Esports Series 4 failed to produce, or failed to do. I guess it'd be close to the next chorus, but... Oh yeah, I started getting really good with the air roll here. I was able to like kind of... Well, okay, that one was kind of a jump up, but... Right here! Okay. So, I can't get rid of like the outside stuff, but you can see here, this is Telus Esports Series. and then this is us, Coastal Esports. So we've been Coastal Esports since Series 1. This is a Doom. I told you, a Doom and Brisk were my teammates there. It's unfortunate that Talos Esports 4 didn't do it, but basically what they did was they had a weekly broadcast, right? They had a weekly broadcast where they would allow teams to sign up to be like on a official broadcast, right? This is so you've got all of like these you got all of like these like sponsor images and stuff. They you know is it Glass? No, I don't know, pizzazzed up the scoreboard a little bit so they have your team names and stuff with you with it, so you can actually see, right? Oh, a Doom scores this, and then even Brisk assists, and then you can see me over here. But yeah, this was actually super awesome because we actually were on a live broadcast, like, and this was actually casted by like pro league casters. I think this was Leaf X, and I guess the other guy's name was Dude with a Nose. That guy I don't think was a pro caster, but like Leaf X actually is like a known name in the community, like a Rocket League community.
Again, Brisk has been a key playmaker for the team. So Brisk, keep it up. You've been doing a good job.
Yeah, Brisk was our big offensive guy. He was, I think, our top player.
And that allows
But this was the part I did.
And Brisk, I think, has been a big part of allowing his teammates to have those opportunities. So keep it up. Keep being selfless. Keep thinking of your teammates. And I don't think Mr. Gamer Pone was
They call me Mr. Gamer Pone, but like
to get a goal there because it went off of one of his opponents at 100 million kilometers an hour. Decisions, because I was seeing some reads or some pre-jumps.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because like with Talos Esports 4, they were like, oh, we're only gonna do this for like with the elite teams, with the elite division, which in this one they actually allowed you to do with all of them. Here, right here. So he says like, I'm really impressed with that aerial from Mr. Gamer. Yeah, I mean, I kept that for that. And then obviously I got it to my teammate, which scored a goal. Okay, this I admit, this is sort of a bad part of the video, just because like I kind of had to squeeze in the clip. I didn't have enough time left in the song to like squeeze in more than one clip, but if I let this play out at normal speed, I would have a ton of the song left over. So I was it was unfortunate. I had to like put it down to like really low speed. But the idea of this whole shot was because back in I think it's season 5 or season 8? It's one of those of like actual pro RLCS. There was like this iconic shot by this player named Justin. Not the Justin, not like the guy I was playing with before, like End of All thing, but there's this guy named Justin on like Energy, the pro team. And then I tried to essentially make a training pack that like had the same, basically emulated the same conditions. And I was trying to like basically recreate his shot. I don't think I made it perfectly, but like I tried to emulate his exact moves as much as possible. I don't know. I just figured it'd be kind of a fun little thing to do. So I had to like, yeah, slow down the clip in order to like make it take up the time left in the song. Oh no, this was an actual Talos Esports series game. I think this one was actually, yeah. Oh right. Actually, kind of. I guess I won't skip all the way back, but like I remember for the clip with like that was from the official broadcast, I remember I had to look at their VOD. I had to bring up my OBS Studio. I had to full screen it on my OBS, and then I had to make a recording from there. I had to like learn OBS to like record their broadcast, because I'm not gonna like take their whole broadcast, right? I'm just gonna record the part that I was in. And then I think this one, the quality on this was really bad because I live streamed it on Twitch, and then I wasn't multi-streaming, but I live streamed it to Twitch, and then I had to export to YouTube. I think, or I had to like export it from like Twitch clips, and the quality of exporting from Twitch clips was terrible. But I wanted like the idea that of like being able to go up and just like grab it off this wall. And this was actually a team we played in Telus Esports Series 1. They had a whole different format back then. They had like a whole season. Like every week you would play against like 2 teams. And then it would be like, I think, over a couple of months worth of time. So it is almost like actually playing like a whole sports season. That was just one of the teams we played, I think, on one of the weeks. That playlist is also up on my YouTube. I think I have a playlist for like Rocket League, Telus Esports Series 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of various lengths, obviously, just because, like, you know, we got to various parts of the tournament. You know, some we got farther than others, right? Yeah, I still had to go bounce shots. I couldn't shoot them straight in. I had to like bounce them somewhere. Oh, yeah, this was a nice one. And that's still an issue I have today, is that like because I always roll to the left, right? Because that's my most comfortable direction to like start the roll from. Oh, that was a nice flip reset, but I didn't do anything with it in the end. Yeah, but that's something I still do a little bit, is that I roll to the left a little bit, so then sometimes like the shots that I'm taking straight on, I'm like kind of angled over. And so I had a lot of problems with that at the time, where I was constantly pushing the ball too far to the right because of that. Yeah. Who is this one? Wait, is this? This is Shy's old name. This is TFM Shads. This is Shy's old name right here. He assisted me right here. That's his old name. He was still playing on PlayStation, I think. This is I don't think he was even on PC at this point. That was it. Yeah, that's his old name, TFM Shads. TFM now is the club tag, and then obviously you guys know him as like Shy now. Yeah, I was now able to like comfortably go up for like these types of shots. This is now, what is this? Ooh, somewhere between July and August, I guess. So this is almost a year. It's like 11 months? I probably had a lot. Oh yeah, I had a high density of clips around August, I think. Yeah, so they took up a lot. Bring back memories, you know? Not me being desperate for things to say. No, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say something about everything. Yeah, this was a nice play. Yeah, he got me there. He dimed me up right here, and then I just like kind of, I didn't even have to flip. I think I just did like a ground redirect to it. Oh yeah, I did like a little bit of a fade, I tried to do like a little bit of a pop on on the beginning of the next thing. That's why it feels a little bit more white than normal. I tried to do like a pop in, like a pop effect, whew, and then it like bring down the white a little bit afterwards. It didn't work out as well as I was hoping. I wanted to be like almost instantly coming back down after the pop to white. That 3-tap right there, that 3-tap on the beat. That was one thing I noticed so much, was that like 2 boom, right? I was so surprised when I was like editing it, like how well like some of these shots like lined up, not only just on the shots themselves, just like even the replays. Like after the shot lined up on the beat, the replay would line up on the beat, which was really cool to me. Oh yeah, it fades to black after the 3, 2, 1. That was a nice passing play. I think I went through 3 people on this one. Yeah. Bit of a double tap. Cut him on this. Yeah, I was doing like long, I was able to do some like long air shots now. Oh, Jax. Oh, Jax TTG. Right about there. That's Jax TTG YT. I don't know if he still posts on YouTube anymore, even though that's his name. This was because we on Coastal Esports, so we were around like myself, Briskin, and Doom. We were like plat-ish, and so we were like the higher half of like the lower division. Like we didn't have 3 divisions. We had like a lower division, which was like from from 0 up to about plat, and then a higher division which was like diamond and above. Obviously, I guess Telus was really out of touch with like the ranking system in Rocket League, and there's a huge skill gap between like up to plat, as well as you put up diamonds against like the top players. That's a huge skill gap. Like there's huge skill gaps between like diamond 1 and diamond 3 in this game. So anyways, we were the upper part of our division, and so Jax was also in our division. And because we were doing so well as Coastal Esports, I think he invited me to play with him a little bit. He was on this team called Random Power at the time. I don't think he played no, he didn't play the most recent one, the TS4. But yeah, he invited me to play for a little bit, and we did a little bit of like, I guess, I don't know, exhibition matches together. A little better of a crossbar one. A long time ago, remember I had that crossbar double tap. That was a much cleaner one. I was getting better with like the off the wall now. Feeling like that one guy who beat me in that hoops game, in that basketball game. Yeah, that was the other thing too. This was before you were able to like artificially pass the ball to yourself in training. Like, because I was on console, like PC, they already had like Bacchus mod. That's a great double tap, by the way. PC, they have this thing called Bacchus mod, and at the time they were the only platform that could like pass the ball to yourself. Send the ball towards the net so you could like practice defending it, right? So like every training clip, every free play clip that I had in probably the first year and a bit, all of this was like, it just happened to come up, right? I couldn't influence the ball at all, other than like my own car moving it into position. Pre-flip there. I flipped before even knowing that the ball was going to be there. I mean, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be there, but like I flipped before the ball was even close. Figuring I was going to make it there, which I did. I think we have 3 more chapters here. We might not be able to go through all 3 episodes, but If we want to, we can schedule a second and third episode of this retrospective stuff. Double tap there. Yeah, that was a clip. That was a clip of the time. Oh yeah, I had this weird stint where I really liked the Dominus. I felt like I was really hitting my shots with like the flat rectangle. Oh, this one had like a 1-2 punch as well. 1-2 punch. And then I did it a second time. 1-2 punch. I barely received that one, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was now diamond at this point. I had now been in diamond at this point. I think let's see. Within the first 3 to 5 seasons I was playing Rocket League, I was already like able to reach diamond season rewards, which was really cool. I had like this at the very beginning of my career. I felt like I got like my rank was inflated, I feel like. But I feel like that also helped me like grow faster. And so by this point, within 1 year, I already had earned myself my first diamond decal, which was kind of cool. Coming off the wall as always now. No reservations. Okay, that one I kind of almost didn't make it. Looking back at it now, it's kind of a luck shot. But it was a double tap nonetheless. Oh, and then that's the other thing too. I think I also tried to I was also trying to like wear this diamond decal even though it was blue. And then I was on the orange team and I was wearing like a blue decal. I was hoping that like people would get like confused about it. Quagus says welcome to the Twitch stream. Hello, it is you. Thanks for coming in. How are ya? I am in the middle of my retrospective here. Basically I'm just rewatching like my first year Rocket League montage. So yeah, we're basically most of the way through it now. So but yeah, there is a year 2 and year 3 montage, which I don't think we'll get to tonight. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of I mean, you kind of already know the story about like TES4 already. Sorry, you guys. Oh, you lost last night. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, it was disappointing, but that's unfortunate. That's just how it happened. Drippy's here too. Welcome in, Drippy. Hello. Yeah, we're kind of just looking at an old Rocket League montage. Basically, I've been talking through basically most of it, just kind of giving like the director's insights, you know, sort of like a what happened behind the scenes to make this come to fruition. But yeah, I mean, oh wait, was this can't stop the stop? Was this the? I don't remember. No, I don't think it was. No, never mind. Oh no, it is. Hold on. Oh no, it is these guys. Oh, this these guys. Okay, this was a champ tournament. This was a champ level tournament. This was probably like season 5, season 6, after Rocket League went free to play. These guys hated me as a teammate. We actually ended up winning this in-game tournament, like not a Telus tournament. It's another one of those Psionics like in-game tournaments for credit, for like in-game credits and stuff. These guys hated me. These guys hated me. They, at the end of the tournament, like once we actually won the whole tournament, like finish it off. This might have been the last game of the tournament too. Like the grand finals of that in-game tournament. These guys like these guys like laid into me after the match. They were like, you know, I think they just, oh no, they didn't even really explain much. Literally, one of them just like sent a text chat message. They just said hate you. So, we won the tournament, but they just said hate you, which I assume it was because like I was playing at a champ level tournament, and like my rotations, my actual like game sense was probably down at like a plat or diamond level. We're not even, maybe not even diamond level. Honestly, I was probably like I was probably like dragging them a little bit. It's all right. It's all right. No problem. No problem. Don't worry. Don't worry. This was like, I mean, this is from August 2021. It's like 3 years ago. More than 3 years ago now. Yeah. No, but this, I think this was probably like, yeah, last game of that tournament, which was kind of cool. I still have the champ tournament winner titles on my account. The player titles. Slotted right through. I don't think we were that bad of a team, but I don't know. At the time, they didn't really like it that much. Oh, it's a 1v1. Did I? I don't even know if I won this 1v1. But I had a couple nice shots. This one, I barely touched it on the way down. Yeah, there's a lot of like, there's a lot of stuff that I said earlier in the stream, or earlier in this watch party of the montage. Oh, I loved this song. I loved this song when I was playing Rocket League, or in my first year. Gamer prawn. Yeah, but there's a lot of like small tidbits that I'm not sure if I want to repeat them now, just because like I said them earlier in this montage watch party, but yeah, I basically made like a bunch of chapters in like the montage. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the playlist of like year 1, year 2, year 3 montages. Oh yeah, oh no, I got Fennec. Oh, I have Fennec on this clip. Oh yeah, that's right. Justin had already gifted me the credits to craft of Fennec. It's a shame you guys are coming in right now, because I think you guys missed a ton of like the really good, the meat of the montage earlier on. I think this is because this is towards the end of like the first year I had of Rocket League. Oh, this was a bot game. I think I like this for the double tap. There was a really clean double tap. This is my first year of Rocket League, and I was able to make a clean little double tap like this. It was bots. I was playing against bots, so I didn't keep the replay. Like I didn't keep the after shot replay. But he blew me up at the exact beat drop as well, or on the beat timing. Oh, that was, yeah, I loved this one. I had to pre-flip, not even to get like a normal touch, just to get like this tiny little touch that skipped over the defender. So it skipped over him right there. Yeah, and then I don't know why we were playing in red, but it was just because like I joined a casual match, and I guess like the team that had left before I got in was playing in that color. Yeah, and then oh yeah, because the ball always follows like exactly where your nose is pointing, basically. So I was able to like reverse. Wait, was I? Did I? Wait, what did I do here? Oh shoot! This was even before I knew left goes. Because I shouldn't be backing up here. Like without prior communication with your teammates, I should not be backing up here. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize back at the time. This was probably before I even had like the sort of unspoken rule knowledge that like unless otherwise communicated, normally if there is a left and right person, left always goes for that kickoff. Unspoken rule. And I missed the boost too. Oh, this one I like because I got like a ceiling touch. I came off the ceiling to hit it here, so I had to keep that part. Should be one more chapter of this. Drippy, how much longer am I streaming? So this is sort of like a retrospective part of the stream. We did Genshin earlier tonight. The idea was that I was basically going to talk about like my thoughts about the tournament, that type of thing. Just sort of like not necessarily like understanding like what went wrong, but more of like just how it was as an experience to me. And so we kind of got to like talking about like the bracket. We talked about like the tournament structure as a whole, and then I came up with the idea like let's watch some of my old montages. I mean this is all of my clips from the first year I played Rocket League, right? And then again I've got like 2 other montages. I originally was going to go through all 3 of them tonight, but I don't think that's going to be feasible. I'll probably do to the end of this one, which is I think another 3 minutes, I guess. And then we'll do sort of like our sign off, and then and then we'll be good. But I figured like this would be a good way to sort of like reflect on my career in Rocket League, right? Like I mean, and I think it's a good time to sort of reflect on it a little bit, just because like it's the end of a tournament, right? So yeah. Damn. Oh, Carissa. I knew even from the beginning of making this montage, I knew this was going to be the last song. This was going to be the ending song, the very last chapter song. I did the fade in, yes, because the way the song fades in, I also figured I would mirror that in the video clips. Just having the fade in of the video clip. Oh, this is also a Doom. Oh no, I was playing with him. Okay, yeah, I was still playing with him after even the TELUS Esports Series 1 finished. Oh my god, yes, this one. I loved that one. I kind of did a jump, and then which kind of put me backwards, but I turned that into a backflip, which ended up being the double tap to the ball. I said I would be streaming probably so I can finish off the rest of this montage, and then I think not much longer after that. So probably like say 5-10 minutes. And this was nice. I got bumped back twice, I think. I got bumped right here, and I had to like slightly push it back in. but it was just enough time for that, like, the beat to drop. Yeah, right from, oh, pinch, yes, oh my gosh. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything too crazy aerial in year one. That was a weird one. I remember I was very confused getting that one. I kind of got like a side flip reset right here. I flipped and I kind of flip reset it on the side to like double tap it in. Getting some nice little double taps. I was still hitting bounces. I was still having to bounce them on the ground. I still bounce them on the ground a little bit. But... yeah, and then I had to barely tap that in. Oh, another replay clip. Okay. Cool. This was nice, I think. I like hardly touched this one as it went up. Just a small little rotate helicopter or whatever to like touch it. And then I figured as the song kind of petered out, I would like put a little bit of the game audio back in. Just like, you know, rehumanize it. Oh yeah, okay, this one this one I only included, like there was no song length left. I included this one just because it was kind of like a for the lulz. I think I muscled it through like 3 people. I had basically like I had 0 boost. I have like 0 to 12 boost. Push it through. I pushed it right through one guy, force it to the wall with these guys. Put it right through him. All on 0 to 12 boost. And then I had like cursive, yeah. All right, I'm not gonna jump into this one too much. We can talk about this one another time. I think most of the previous audience we had going into that montage review have jumped out. But what do you guys think? Does this seem like a good or what do you guys think? Would you be interested if we did something similar to this for both year 2 and year 3, like on another night? I don't think we should go through year 2, year 3 at this point. It's way too late. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do another night or something. Maybe tomorrow night or something. We can revisit year 2 and year 3. Yeah. I guess okay. I mean, a few small things I'm going to mention that I did mention this at the beginning of watching the first year montage. I'm not gonna rewatch it again, obviously. I'm not gonna like re-talk about everything here. That's for the VOD to show you if you're so inclined. But basically, I'm just gonna without having to play the video. There's a couple things I'd like to highlight, and I feel like they're pretty good to highlight that enough so I can say it twice. Basically, it's a trio of videos. We have Progress, Experience, and Summit. And there's a couple of things that are like super super subtle about how I set this up. That, you know, obviously without me telling you about it, you probably wouldn't it would probably go way over you, which is totally understandable. They're so subtle to the point where like the only way to know would be me telling you. So first of all, we have 3. Obviously year 1 we have Progress, year 2 we have Experience, year 3 we have Summit. So sort of like the idea is like we're starting out, so we're like making progress, and then by year 2 I'm like you know, I'm out of my beginner stages, so I'm like sort of gaining experience, right? I'm like, you know, skill up. Oh shoot, I'm actually like, you know, building my skills, right? So I'm like getting experience. And then year 3 was like the last year before, I guess, because I took a year off. Um, so that was like sort of like the pinnacle of what I feel like my skills could go. I haven't done anything past year 3 because of clip scarcity issues. But anyways, um, so the first thing to recognize was um, all 3 of these words. The idea behind this naming convention is that all 3 of these words can be a noun or a verb, right? Progress, you can say you're making progress, or I've progressed, right? Experience, same thing. You could say it's an experience. Oh, go out and try it. It's an experience. Or you could say experience tranquility, as Zenyatta would say, but I don't play Overwatch. But that's what he'd say. And then summit could be like the summit of Mount Everest, or you know, summiting a mountain. So that was the idea. Like all 3 of these words would be usable in both a noun and verb context. Down here, I have all the timestamps basically. So it's a 40-minute video. I figure not everyone is going to be watching for 40 minutes straight. So I basically made a bunch of chapters on them, and with all the timestamps, just like skip to each chapter if you remember where you left off the last time you stopped watching and wanted to come back. Um, and so the part that's really like that was really I guess something to notice was that every song on this list that I've used are all in Rocket League. The idea is that every song in here that I've used on my montages, and this is the same with like year 2 and year 3, every song in this list that are part of the montage are in the game as well. Like these are all Rocket League songs, or songs in Rocket League, right? These aren't just like random songs that I pulled, right? The idea is everything is from Rocket League. So all these songs are from Rocket League, and as much as possible, sort of like in order of when they were added to the game, I guess. I wouldn't say like I wouldn't say they're guaranteed in order of when they were added, but yeah, they were sort of in order, ish. Throttle by Bloom was specifically the first song I put in because it was the first song I ever sort of took notice of while sitting in the Rocket League lobby. So I started with that, and then the last song we heard with Carissa Desert Star is just it just felt like a good conclusion song. So I went with that. And then all of these dates here are literally just the dates of those clips, right? So like this first clip in the very beginning of the video is from September 25th of 2020. So this is like 2 days after I started playing, basically. And so each chapter I would label with like the time frame you'd be looking at, right? Every clip that plays in the video is in chronological order. Like every clip would every clip happened between the clip before as well as the clip after. So I don't edit any of like the ordering of any of the clips. They're meant to be like in exact chronological order. And then of course I just happened to be able to like line them up on the song beats. So that was kind of cool. All 3 of these videos are probably put together are probably the most amount of video editing I've ever done for any of my YouTube videos, like in my entire channel's history. This is the most video editing I've ever done for YouTube videos at all. Makes your job easier. Well, I mean, a lot of them don't even have like voice clips on them. You can clip the videos themselves. Yeah, the visuals. Anyways, okay, so that's the end of the year 1 Rocket League montage retrospective. I guess we'll do like I guess we'll have to make another episode for year 2 and where we go through year 2 and year 3. Yeah, but while you guys while you guys were not here, we actually went through back to the bracket. You guys already know about the bracket on the tournament website. I went through Shy's clip of when we reverse swept that one team. So that was kind of cool. I showed it from my perspective and from his perspective, so it was really nice. Um, but yeah, so yeah, like you guys were there for that. You guys were there for that. Clover, I don't know what you're talking about. I will figure out in due time. What? uh, yeah. So yeah, we went through watching these clips, and then we started jumping into like me explaining the ins and outs of the behind the scenes for year one. Um, I was originally going to do year two and year three tonight, but obviously, in the interest of time, I don't think that's going to be viable. Yeah. Who won? Just Diamond won. Yeah. The news came around like noon time, my local time. So it was unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Okay, anyways, I gotta wrap this up because it is much later than I expected. Well, actually no, it was not later than I expected because I was expecting if I was gonna do year two, year three, I might be going to like 5 in the morning. It's already like 4:25, and we just finished the first one, so we probably shouldn't go any farther. um, but yeah, anyways, let me see if I can. Ooh, let me see if I can get a good. You know what? Since we're in a bit of an interesting um, scenario here. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. Voice should be added again. Yeah, because I'm not even on my console at this point. So we moved over to like the laptop to sort of look at the videos over here pretty early on. Anyways, yeah, that is it for the stream. Um, obviously. um, yeah, I want to thank everybody who came out to watch the stream live, as always. We actually had a pretty good turnout too. On Twitch, thank you to Yanawali, thank you Izumi, thank you Foxy, thank you Ned, thank you ARP Takao, thank you Quagasus. On YouTube, thank you to Drippy. And on Kick, thank you to Takao again for coming on the second platform as well. If you're watching this after the live stream has concluded, then thanks for watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And best of luck with whatever endeavors you've got going on today and the rest of the week. What time will I be live tomorrow? I'm not sure. I mean, if we're going to do another episode of year two and year three, I think we probably want to get around like the same time just because like that's where most of the audience tends to come out. Um, but yeah, I'm assuming about the same time, which I guess yeah, that doesn't help you unfortunately. But I guess we'll work it out maybe. Um, but anyways, yep, that's we hope to see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be, whether it's the next time I'm streaming or the next time you're available to watch. Yeah, but until then, bye for now.